Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Urban Arrow Breeze. Urban Arrow have been one of the market leaders in family cargo bikes for over 10 years. And finally, they're now doing a longtail. So let's get into the Urban Arrow Breeze. It is a longtail that's really built to feel like a normal bike, a very comfort position with huge amounts of adjustability. Having just ridden this, it generally just does feel like a super nice, upright, comfortable bike. And then you've got all of the family kit. So it's truly built for a full family for everyday use. So before we go any further, if you enjoy our videos, it really helps our channel if you like and subscribe. So yeah, this really is the bike for 1 to 2 children. Being in that super upright, comfort Dutch style positioning means that you're sort of over everyone. You can see everything. You can you can get through narrow streets and sort of wave yourself through without feeling like you're carrying a big, heavy cargo bike. But you put the kids in the back, you fill it up with bags and you put stuff on the back, and it's so stable and so comfortable. I think this definitely is one of the bikes for 2026 for sure. So what's the ideal use case for the Urban Arrow Breeze? For me, it's that you don't need 2 bikes. You can use this for your commute to work and use it just like a normal bicycle. So you can have the kids on the back, you can drop them off to school, and then you can feel really comfortable then doing 5, 10, 15, 20 miles to work and back again. And it really does work for the normal commuter, the normal bike rider, as well as the family and cargo market. So one thing that we do see on cargo bikes that is almost a necessity these days is having something with an internal gear system. On this bike, it is the Enviolo continuously variable system with the carbon fiber belt drive. On the Breeze, it's all fully covered and fully hidden. So no trousers getting caught in there, no dresses getting caught in there. Super, super, super clean. And you can see with the lines of the bike, it really does make it a very good looking, clean bike. It also has the MIK click system. So the front rack is MIK click. So there's many different things that you can get with MIK, like different boxes and different bags. You can even just get a plate and you can drill that plate to anything you want. So if you've got a really nice classic old wooden wine box, that can click on the front and it would look totally in place on the Breeze. It's also MIK click on the rear, which means it's really easily to just pull a seat off and click a baby seat in, or click a bag in. If you're carrying 1 child, you could click a set of pannier bags and carry their stuff, and as simple as just clicking in place and then it's back there. So really good with the sort of adjustability with removing components, swapping between different age children with ease. So the Urban Arrow Breeze, unlike some of the other family cargo bikes out there, actually come with slightly larger wheels. So these have 24-inch wheels with a 2.35 tyre. The biggest bonus of that is what helps make it feel like a normal bike to ride. And it also gives it better traction, better comfort and better adjustability on different terrains. So if you're going between sort of like tarmac to cobbled paths to slightly gravelly like tow paths, it really does sort of open it up to being a bike that can do a bit of everything and go a bit of everywhere. The Urban Arrow Breeze comes with the Bosch Cargo CX motor, so you've got ample power for that. As standard, it comes with a 545 watt-hour battery that is upgradable to an 800 watt-hour battery if you're going further afield. And it does mean that because it has the Bosch smart system, you can connect it to your phone, you can have all of those security alerts, you can track your rides and know absolutely everything about the bike, where it is, if someone's trying to move it. And it also means that if your partner's riding it, you can see where they are, know when they're going to be home and make sure that they're safe. They've really thought about the use case with the huge double wide kickstand. So it is so stable and so easy to pull the bike on and off. And then the very low step, which means you can fit from sort of 4'11" up to 6'5" and easily get on and off the bike. This is where the bike really comes into its own. It's so comfortable and so agile through like little streets. And I think this is probably one of the only family cargo bikes that I feel that I'm not dragging any sort of weight behind me. It does just feel like a normal bike to ride, but you stick the kids in the back and it's like going to be just as stable and just as comfortable loaded as it is right now, completely unloaded. Having the Enviolo gear system is like really smooth, really easy to ride. The power of the Bosch motor is going to pull you up any and every hill. The suspension on the front, doesn't matter the surface of the ground, you're going to be in full control. The 24-inch wheels, like full grip at all points. It's such a comfortable upright riding position. So this stem is fully adjustable. At the moment, it's at a medium high height. It can come up a lot higher than this. It can come a little bit lower. If you really like that very Dutch upright riding position, this is the bike for you. With the ride feel being the most important factor when it comes to family cargo bikes, we'd love you to get into any one of our 7 stores that'll have these ready for demo.